Alrighty, folks, welcome to Road Rash Diaries, where every dent has a story, every burnout leaves a memory, and every mile teaches something worth passing along. Hey, I'm Wade, and today we're pulling up a shop stool, pouring another cup of coffee, and talking about the people, places, and machines that make this automotive lifestyle worth living. So, upcoming, we have our points races at South Mountain. We have Backstreet Drivers are going to be there. Mandar's going to be there, as well as Mandra, Backstreet Drivers, one other one. It'll come to me. Anyways, it's just, Vintage Eliminators is going to be running their points races. I knew I'd get it sooner or later. Hey, we're on. So I just wanted to drop in. That's our upcoming races. I haven't heard of any cruise-ins yet. I think there's a Zoe cruise-in coming up here pretty soon here in north central Pennsylvania. I believe that's out there in a very little town. I'll get that news to you. Oh, wow. And so to update where Shiloh Rat Rodders is itself, there's a possibility Papa Rat might be making a trip out to Bonneville this year. We're going to update you on the news of that. We're just excited that we're going to take that and another opportunity to go out there. Of course, another upcoming events, Rodtoberfest will be up there. That is in July. And, of course, then we as well have Rodtoberfest will be in July, and the 1st of August will be at Bonneville, and then we should be out and back to Rat's Nest Run-In in East Durham, New York at the Blackthorn Resort. So we'll get more information out on those events. And I just wanted to talk a little bit about how I got into drag racing. What interested me is I was probably about 10 or 11 years old. My mom had always done a lot of yard sale, and she thought I'd be interested, and so she brought home this model. She bought me 2 models, but one particular stood out. One was the Winged Express driven by the great Willie Bosch. And I just loved that model. There was just something about seeing him in that mask and those goggles and stuff. I'm like, man, looks like an alien. That's really cool. I was probably about 10 or 11 years old, which led me later. She also bought me one. It was the Orange Blossom Special. I loved that one. And then at about 14 and a half, I was hanging out, and a good friend of mine's dad, who been doing a little drinking, said, "Hey, Wade, I'll sell you that car over there for $75. Betting he didn't figure anybody'd have $75, especially a 14 and a half year old kid. Anyways, I bought that car, parked it in the driveway, and needless to say, my parents were not too enthusiastic because they were away on vacation. Dad always got home late, and he bailed in about 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. Actually woke me up and said, "What in the blankety blank is out there in the driveway?" And I was prepared. I was like, "Dad, that is an automobile." Automobile. I'm trying to imitate a French person. If you ain't guessed, I ain't doing too good a job. Who cares? But anyways, we're going on and on about stuff. And he said, "Hey, you just park that out there with the rest of the junk." But that got me into mechanic and working on cars. And it developed a relationship between him and I. And I think this is the most important part. We have the Winged Wheelbarrow Express, which I'm going to throw a clip up for you. We are doing a tribute to, first off, Willie Bosch, and then Mr. Boyd that later drove the Winged Express. And in honor of that, we built something very similar. Got the mad scientist rolling in. There he is. Oh, yeah. You're not going to see that every day anymore. People don't do it like that anymore. People don't just take something, hack it up, put it on the track. You know, that's what they wrote. Yep. You know, to me, that's history. That's history. That's how it used to be done. It's going to really put on a show for us. We're going to see. Alrighty, we got that screw. Now the way they started, there's a little line on the side of the blower that they prime the injection system. Getting ready to fire her up. Hope you're enjoying the show. I'm going to try to get one of these out about once a week. Particularly, I'm going to try to start getting them out so they're ready for Monday mornings, so people can better prepare for the upcoming weekend, what will be happening. But hey, this is Friday, June the 5th, 2026. Hey, it's great to be with you here this evening, this afternoon. By all means, enjoy your cars, enjoy your life, because life's too short to drag it out. Alrighty, hey, this is Papa Rat, out.